So at the end of this week on 11th July, one of the very important questions which always keep on coming in the mind of investors especially are कि कौन सी कंपनी ऐसी लेवल्स पे हैं जहाँ पे हम सिप कर सकें फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट पर्पसेस, और ऐसे भी बहुत सारी कंपनीज ऐसी भी हुए जिनमें शायद और भी वीकनेस गोइंग फॉरवर्ड आ सकती है, जो एक वेरी नैरो कंसोलिडेशन में चल रही है. And now it is trying to maybe a breakdown from these levels may give a very good shorting opportunities. और मैं पहले जैसे वीडियो में पोस्ट किया हूँ जो आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में मिल जाएगी अबाउट माय व्यू ऑफ निफ्टी. सो ऑफ कोर्स विद एनी वीकनेस इन निफ्टी गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, these are few of the stocks जिनमें और वीकनेस आ सकती है, and they are going to give us a very good short trades for in the short term. सो इस वीडियो में आपको दो ऐसे कॉन्ट्राडिक्टिंग व्यूज़ मिलेंगी. एक है कि अगर ये ब्रेक डाउन आई तो अच्छी शॉर्ट लेवल्स, और सेकंड है कि अगर यहाँ से स्टॉक रिवर्स किया तो मे बी अ वेरी गुड पोजिशनल ट्रेड कैन बी टेकन फॉर फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 वीक्स. तो इस वीडियो में हम उन्हीं सब स्टॉक्स के बारे में बात करेंगे जिसमें हम ये पैटर्न देख रहे हैं. सो लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड. सो IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक अगर आप देखते हो, सो इट वाज डाउन ट्रेंड और फिर ये बहुत नीचे से अच्छे से कंसोलिडेट कर रही है. धीरे धीरे ये लोअर शिफ्ट कर रही है, लेकिन गोइंग फॉरवर्ड इफ इट्स एबल टू ब्रेक 55 लेवल्स, सो एक बहुत अच्छी एक मूव आ सकती है. लेकिन अदर वे राउंड भी है कि अगर ये 53 लेवल्स को अगर ब्रेक करती है, सो देयर विल बी अ वेरी गुड ब्रेक डाउन, एंड गोइंग फॉरवर्ड दिस माइट गिव अस अ वेरी गुड शॉर्ट ट्रेड. एंड दिस इज़ ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर ONGC 125 से करेक्ट होकर 118-120 में कंसोलिडेट कर रही. दिस इज़ अ बॉक्स. एनी वीकनेस बिलो 117 could be a good trade, and this is also true for आरती इंडस्ट्रीज. ये भी एक बॉक्स में है फ्रॉम 850 to 880 लेवल्स, और यहाँ पे भी अगर कोई ब्रेक डाउन आई सो इवेंचुअली दिस कैन गिव अस अ वेरी गुड ट्रेड. टाटा मोटर्स भी नियर ऑल टाइम हाई से करेक्ट होके ये अभी बहुत एक नैरो कंसोलिडेशन में जा रही है विद इन 320. इसके सो इफ़ अनलेस एंड अनटिल 315 लेवल्स के ऊपर ये क्लोज कर पाए कन्विंसिंगली, it might reverse, and this might be a very good opportunity for value buying at these levels. और on the other hand, if ये 300 लेवल को ब्रेक करती है और फिर अगर if is not able to come up and close above 300, so maybe more weakness in Tata Motors will be seen. As of now, there is no new positions which have been added in Tata Motors, either in the long side or in the short side. So it is not yet very evident कि किस तरफ से move आएगी, but definitely it should be in your radar. And the next company is IFC. IFC has been facing a lot of resistance at 130, and this candle after this candle with huge red candle आप देख सकते हो since last 6-7 sessions ये एकदम 120 के आसपास और 120-122 रीजन में ही कंसोलिडेट कर रही है. If it gives a breakdown below 120, then definitely this would be a very good short trade. And this is also true for companies like NMDC, जहाँ पे आप देख लो since last 3 sessions it is trying to get a support at 165. अगर NMDC में इसमें breakdown आई, so going forward this might be a very good short trade. And this is also true for AMARAJABAT battery is a very good reversal candidate. यहाँ पे lower regions में 730 regions में buying आई है. So now we have to see if it is able to move above 745, and then this might be a very good value buying. And this is also true for HCLTECH. HCLTECH is getting a lot of support from 970 and 960 region since last 3 trading sessions, and right now is trying to move above 980. So अगर 980 के above move की, so maybe 990 and 1000 targets will be achievable. So here you can see that this is more of a वेरी नैरो कंसोलिडेशन, और इसमें हम लोग ब्रेकडाउन के बारे में सोच रहे हैं. और यहाँ पे आप देखो ये वैल्यू बाइंग हो रही है सिंस यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो लोअर विक्स है और लास्ट सेशन में भी अपर विक बहुत छोटी है, लेकिन कंपेयर टू लोअर विक बहुत बड़ी है, एंड इवन द बॉडी इज सिग्निफिकेंटली बिगर देन द अपर विक. So going forward, this looks like a very good reversal candidate to me, and this is also true for Biocon. Biocon में एक अच्छी breakdown आई 400 regions से, and now it's consolidating. Any weakness below 385 can take this stock to 380 and eventually 372 levels, which again may be a value buying for long-term investors in those levels. उसके बाद है IOC. IOC is also near its is also very well trying to come above 108. It has faced some resistance in the last few sessions from 110 region, you can see from this, and now it is trying to again enter this box between 108 and 110, and we have to see if it is able to. Bata India is also a very good candidate. You can see that there are lower wicks which are coming from 1560, 1570 levels, and maybe this might be also a very good reversal candidate. SBILIFE is also having some upper wicks, and maybe it is a very good candidate if it breaks below 1000 levels, and then we can see some more movement in this particular stock. ITC, as you can see, it was in a box, and then in the last session it broke, and now maybe ITC is again going to go for 200 levels. And the best thing which can happen for ITC right now is it should be breaking the 200. Believe me, many a times a breakdown in a pattern is actually good for long-term investors. And eventually ITC, if it again reverts from 200, and again if it starts moving north of 204, then it's again a very bad news for long-term investors who are, or the people who are wanting to have some move. Rather, इसमें एक मूव तभी आ सकती है जब वो 200 लेवल्स ब्रेक करके नीचे क्लोज हो, फिर वो नीचे जाए, और नीचे में जो वैल्यू बाइंग आएगी, that would actually be actual buying, and that will actually escalate the movement in ITC. And this is what I have also been waiting for. ITC 185 180 region, अगर इस regions पे अगर आ सके, I think definitely ITC would be making above a 52 week high, and in a very short term. लेकिन उसके लिए ये important है कि वो यहाँ से revert ना करे और यहाँ से घूम के फिर ऊपर ना जाए. Wipro is also, you can see, is making a lower low and lower high over past so many sessions, and right now it has given us sort of a doji. So this might be a very good candidate for reversal, and this is also true for BPCL. Over here we can see Britannia is also with big candles. It came down, and now since last 4 sessions is trying to form some doji patterns around about 3500 levels. If it is able to sustain and not breaks 3450, say for example, or 3480 for example, then going forward I think this has a more potential to go up from here and go towards 3650 at least. This is also true for CUB, City Union Bank. You can see a very good doji over, it was in a downtrend, and then there's a doji formed. So all these charts were able, this is so all these patterns of which patterns are interesting for me, these are all taken out by my software. So basically this is my software which we are tracking right now, and here my software actually figures out which all are potential candidates for reversal. So City Union Bank is also one of them. And going forward we can see that even Tech Mahindra is facing some problem, or it's in a very narrow consolidation between 1050 and 1060 here. If any breakdown comes below 1040 levels, then theoretically 1000 can be reached. GAIL is also, you can see, it's in a very good downtrend, and this was a very perfect short levels as 151, you can see over here, and then it broke this earlier range, and now it's it's below, it's around about at 147. So maybe more weaknesses there in GAIL going forward, and this might turn out to be a good shorting candidate. And this is also true for TCS. You can see TCS has been in the downtrend, and it's unable to sustain the selling pressure at 3300 levels. Right now it's very near to 3200 levels. We have to see if it is able to move from here. And this now there are three major companies where I'm seeing positions are getting added, and this might be in my top radar. The first is Bajaj Auto. This is definitely one of the stocks which seems like you can see in the past sessions it was able to revert from 4000 levels, and going forward right now it's in 4000, and if positions are getting added, we have to see if it is able to hold the 4180 sorry, it's able to hold these levels, and if not, then theoretically it might go for a more breakdown from this from these levels. And this is also true for the next company, LSE Housing Finance. You can see it was in a tight box having support at 465. A breakdown came, and the next candle it tried to enter, but there was a selling pressure, and the next one is here. So we have to see if it is able to move above 462 465 levels, then maybe LSE Housing Finance can give us a good opportunity. Or else, if it is not able to hold the 455 levels, then maybe there will be more correction, and it will correct towards 440 and eventually 420. And this is also true for CONCOR. CONCOR was in a box. You can see over here in the last session it actually broke that 680 levels, and it got some buying. Now we have to see if it is able to enter the box, and if it's able to move past 700. So until and unless that happens, so I think going forward this is actually one of the very good candidates which can actually fall from here, and eventually it can correct. Hope this video is going to help you. So these are all the companies which I wanted to discuss and share with you. And you have also Reliance over here. You can see Reliance gave a good move, and then it tried to get a support at 2100, unable, and then it closed around about 2080 2071 levels. And now we have to see if Reliance can again enter this box of 2100 and 2150, and if it is able to enter, then again it will enter into consolidation. If not, and if it is unable to hold the 2065 levels, so theoretically 2000 and then 1965 are going to come, hopefully in the very short term, because it will be a very drastic sell-off. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to help you in finding your trade, whether you want to take part in the buying the dip and holding it for your investment, or you want to track the breakdown of particular structures. Hope this video is going to help you in finding that. और अगर कोई आपको अच्छी ट्रेड यहाँ से मिली हो तो do comment. It would be really very much interesting for me to hear of what you are thinking about these particular companies which we discussed. As usual, I am RB, the trend trader, and my best wishes for you to find the right trend and to find the right trade for it. Thanks a lot for listening. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.